this is how you are as a person. You are very honest towards your work. You're very sincere towards your work. I could be sitting and laughing over here with you, but somewhere subconsciously my mind is running on my next shot, which I'm going to be this thing. I am preoccupied in thinking that when I walk in to that particular shot.
We know that in front of the camera we are acting when the shot is being taken. But as far as like, the moment you get out of that zone, that place, it used to remain with me because it's a process, and it takes time to understand and go by it. And hi, this is Hritiqa Chheber.
Hi, this is Jimmy Shergill, and you're
And you're
watching
watching
us
us
on
on
PeepingMoon.com.
PeepingMoon.com.
Hello everyone, welcome to PeepingMoon.com. I'm Rashita, Sahni, and today joining me for a super interesting conversation are Jimmy Shergill and Hritiqa Chheber, who are all set to impress us all with Operation Mayfair. Hi you guys, how have you been?
Good.
Good. I actually, when I was watching the trailer, the constant thing that was going on in my mind was, okay, it's a murder mystery, but not many murder mysteries are so well cut in the trailer. Like, I thought, wow, it's intriguing. And it sort of creates that excitement ki, okay, I want to watch something like that. So when the film was actually offered to the two of you, what was that one or the most important thing that hit your mind that, I have to do this? Jimmy, we can start with you.
So with me, what happened was that Sudipto, the director, had actually given me a script to read way before the lockdown. I had found that also very interesting.
Yeah.
And for some reasons that didn't happen. And then the lockdown happened, and then things started opening up and everything. When things were opening up is when he sent me this particular script. And he sent me some footage of real incidents that had happened uh, around this story and everything like that. And I found it very interesting. And then I read the entire script.
Yeah.
I liked the script. I liked the character. And then we had quite a few discussions as to how he wants to treat the film and everything like that. And he had a very interesting take on things. So that's when I decided that, yeah, we'll go ahead and do this film, yeah.
Fantastic. Ritika, it's often said that the first one can either make or break your career. I don't believe that. I think that we have so many talented actors who have had first 2, 3 not so good films, but then they have just, they were shining. What was your take? Because, when you're selecting your first ever film, you have to be a little careful also.
I don't believe in that concept.
Yeah.
I believe that, this is my first time. It's my first project, and I think I will discover myself in this journey as I move forward. So, first is obviously very special. This is going to be very close to my heart. But yeah, I think I would want to discover more of myself during this journey. So.
Amazing. Jimmy, you are known to play every character that you do with full conviction. Now, I'm yet to watch the film, but whatever I could watch through the trailer, I could get that, that translation through my screen as well. How did you get into the skin of the character, and was there any research work you did yourself to work on your character better?
So basically, I think the script was sent to me. I liked the script and had quite a few discussions with the director regarding a lot of things. And then there were other people who were also a part of the team who felt there are certain things which are slowing the story down, which obviously before you go in to shoot the film, if you can do away with them, then the pace becomes correct. And so those kind of discussions happen, which are creative discussions, which I feel happen on all the scripts and everything like that. And then came the fact that, what is this character going to look like? So whatever this man is going through, because he left the police force maybe 7, 8 years back, 5 years back, whatever. There is no specific time, but yes, he left it quite a few years back.
Yeah.
And somewhere he has a lot of grudges, and now he is in he's not in London, he's in Oxford or something. He's in the university, he's teaching over there. And some murders start to happen, wherein the police force starts to feel that he is the guy who can solve this particular case because he's worked a lot on something like this before, years back. And then he's called back and he was already fighting his personal demons. And then now again, when he comes back with probably a feeling that he's going to be put in charge of everything. But then he sees that people who are way junior to him are made to lead the case, and he is only like even if he solves the case, it's them who are going to get the credit. So there's a whole lot of stuff happening in his mind and all that, whatever. And then his past relationship with the people and everything. And he comes back. And then how things go forward is what the story and my character is all about.
Okay. Hritiqa, even your character is, how much I could understand, is very important to the storyline and it has an impact. Now, when you are playing such a character and you are, of course, sharing the screen space with someone like Jimmy, who has an incredible, a fan following, acclaimed critically, he is an acclaimed actor of our Indian film industry. Was there any point of intimidation on set?
I think on the first day I was a bit nervous, but so I decided to walk up to him and I asked him that, can we please rehearse the scenes? And he was very nice. He was very welcoming. And since this is my first project, and but he didn't make me feel like I was a newcomer, and so I think it was pretty easy working with him. Initially, I was scared. I was nervous. All sorts of mixed feelings, but as we started working, so it became very comfortable for me too. I'm sure you guys will see the chemistry once you watch the film.
I'm sure. But murder mysteries, unfortunately, sometimes can go wrong, especially when, you can't make the audience hooked onto their seats for 2 hours or whatever the duration is. Do you think that Operation Mayfair will sort of change that for us and we are going to be completely hooked throughout?
Well, I don't know what to say regarding all that, because I think it's end of the day, whether it's a murder mystery, whether it's a romantic film, whether it's this thing, it's how it's told and how it's, how it comes across to you as an audience is most important. But yeah, I mean, the trick up the director's sleeve over here is that probably somewhere in the beginning of the film, you will get to know who is doing all this.
Yeah.
And then onwards, your thing as an audience would be that, oh my God, move away. This guy is behind you. He's going to kill you.
Okay.
So that kind of a this thing.
So it's
I
like
think
a reverse thing.
Yeah, it's a reverse thing.
It's a
So
very
it's
different
not that
concept,
typical thing
That's
that you're
interesting.
looking for. So I think that is what I feel a good thing is when you start to experiment with certain genres rather than going the usual
Similar
path
things.
of okay, fine, this is it, and in the end we will reveal the thing, and then little bit of horror happening in the middle and all that, whatever. So that is where I feel it just kind of this thing. Here it is like you are very much a part of the story.
Yeah.
It's not that you're watching it as an audience. So
basically-
each time the characters are being followed by that person, you somewhere know, those characters don't know that that guy is following me or that woman is following me or whatever. But you want to warn them.
Yeah.
You want to say, hey, move away, this guy's going to kill you. What the hell are you doing? And then by the time it's too late.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Correct.
So I think that is where the director has tried to say it. Otherwise, since the film is based on true events and this thing, it would have been the usual way would have been that, you have these murders happening and you have this guy coming in and investigating and slowly, this thing, and lot of horror happens in the middle of killings and everything like that, and in the end he solves it,
Yeah.
and then you reveal who this thing is.
Okay.
Here you're also going a little bit into the mind of the killer.
Yeah, Ritika, you were saying something.
I'm saying that now here you will enjoy the process of
Yeah.
the cat and mouse kind
Correct.
of
That's what I
catch.
understood, yeah.
Yeah, that how it happens, how it unfolds. You know, you'll enjoy the process behind the thing that, you know, how is he gonna do something next? What is his next move? So you're gonna enjoy the process.
Okay. But as actors, when you play emotionally heavy or a little challenging characters, are you like a switch off, switch on character, or you take your character home with you?
No, I try not to take the characters home. It's not that I've never done it before. I've done it in quite a few movies, but on a normal basis, I try
Yeah.
not to. I try to disconnect. I don't know whether it's good or bad, but I think that is how you discover yourself. And initially, when you're starting off, you do this also, you do that also, you do this also. You know, you keep experimenting and seeing how what is your approach as an actor. So mine is a very mixed kind of an approach, depending on what the project is.
Got it. Ritika, what was your process like for this film? Since it was your first one, was there like a process in mind that I have to follow this, or did you just go with the flow?
I went with the flow, but yeah, like he said that, you know, actually he's pro with that switching on and off. But yes, I agree to the fact that we are actors after all. So we know that in front of the camera we are acting when the shot is being taken. But as far as, like, you know, the moment you get out of that zone, that place, it used to remain with me because, you know, it's a process, and, you know, it takes time to understand and go by it. And
Correct.
so it took me a little while, like 1-2 days, to process that. Okay, then, you know, you can't carry this thing, you can't carry the zone once the camera switches off. But yeah, I think that will gradually come. But I'm pretty much there. I've tried. I'm pretty much there.
Fantastic. But Jimmy, you know, we have had several great films coming in from you, be it in the Hindi cinema or the Punjabi one. But a lot of times you are referred to as an underrated actor for of course, reasons we all know. How do you look at it as? Does that sort of motivate you to even do better work?
I think I take it as a compliment. I
Of
think
course
at
it
least
is a compliment.
somebody doesn't say, as long as somebody doesn't say he's overrated, I think it's a great compliment. But at the same time, it's a lot of pressure also, because you start feeling that, oh my God, I mean, people do expect things from you. But I think it's too late also to change, because the thing is that this is how you are as a person. You are very honest towards your work. You're very sincere towards your work. I could be sitting and laughing over here with you, but somewhere subconsciously my mind is running on my next shot, which I'm going to be this thing. I am preoccupied in thinking that when I walk in to that particular shot, what am I going to do? What are the new things that are coming to my mind, that I could do this, I could do that, you know, whatever. And then obviously it also depends on the directors who are directing you, because you know, you could be doing 2-3 films in a year, so you could have done a police officer's role in many films before. So it's the director, the writer, who make this one different from the other ones. I think that is what, I mean, you do try your level best from the beginning only, from the time you read your script. So in this one, it was when he comes back, should he be in the uniform or whatever? Then again, it doesn't work. He's coming back, he's being called back, and he's being this thing. The fun is in the fact that his juniors are today leading the case.
Yeah.
He is like a assistant. He is probably just guiding them and telling them this, that, and all, whatever, and everything, which frustrates him also. But then okay, fine. Then the uniform idea goes off because unanimously everybody says that no, this is working better. So then how do we have his appearance? So the director has certain things in his mind that he is somebody who is not, he is normal. He has moved to a normal life. He is teaching in the Oxford University, but somewhere his mind is restless. And you get to know why. And then he comes back. So what would be his appearance? So that is why that trench coat kind of a thing, thin trench coat with a shirt, with those kind of pants and sneakers. I mean, that's his, this thing. Very unusual, but very interesting. So that is how things, that is how you work on things with the director, with the thing. So many things they already have in their mind. So many things are discovered in the process of, bouncing off things and stuff like that.
Agreed. But Hritiqa, I feel it's a great time to be an actor. There are so many platforms right now. There's web and there's TV, there's cinema, so much to do. As someone who's just starting off, if I ask you to name one filmmaker and one actor from our industry, from the entire Indian film industry, that you are looking forward to work with, who would it be?
There would be so many. Why one?
Okay, just the top 2, 3, whoever you want to name.
So many of them. I wouldn't see. I can't name it because then I can't like just collectively confine myself to like only these are the people. No, I can't. I would want to work with everybody. Why not?
Any genre you would like to explore?
Yeah, I mean, a spy maybe. A spy,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Now, lastly, Jimmy, of course, there's a line of work that you have done and people have appreciated it. Now, when you look back at your journey, it has had its own share of ups and downs, and people have always supported and loved you in the kind of work you've done. Is there anything that you sort of look back at today and regret or say कि ये ऐसे नहीं करना चाहिए था, or are you like fully content with the amount of work?
No, so I think the insecurities were there at the time when I made that little bit of a switch where I was doing solo lead films, I was doing 2 hero projects, and I suddenly did a film like Munna Bhai M.B.B.S. and got into a character. And post that, a lot of people started telling me that, are you crazy? You're doing this, you're doing that. Why are you doing things like this? Why are you doing films like Hasil? Why are you doing all that and all whatever and everything? But so, I mean, when you go back home, you do think that, am I doing the right thing? But now when I look back at the whole thing, I say that I'm glad that I did that and did films like this, like Yahan, like A Wednesday, like Tanu Vez Manu, like, because somewhere inside me, something was telling me that this film is going to be remembered, and I just kept following my heart and doing those things. And till date, I keep doing films which have something twisted, something which is not the usual. And then you also do certain films that are very in-your-face commercial and everything like that, with people who are known to you or close to you. It could be Anand Rai, it could be Tigmanshu, it could be Neeraj Pandey, wherein you know that, okay, fine, this is a big film, this is a commercial film, this is what role they want me to do and all that, whatever. But on the side, then these unusual. OTT has made a lot of differences. Yeah. Coming up with, people are writing very interesting characters, very, very interesting. And whatever little bit that I'm doing over there, I'm enjoying it as an actor. I think it gives you a lot of freedom, a lot of this thing as an actor to find your range, as in different kinds of scenes, different kinds of emotions. A lot of layering is happening over there, which is very interesting, and which is why people are enjoying it also.
Yeah. We certainly are enjoying it, and we would love to see the more of the two of you. But all the very best for Operation Mayfair.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It was lovely chatting with the two of you.
Thank you.